Welcome to Discovery 2. What is Reward Deficiency Syndrome, or RDS? Welcome to Discovery 2. What is Reward Deficiency Syndrome, or RDS? Well, Reward Deficiency Syndrome is a breakdown in the chemical chain reaction in our brain's dopamine reward pathway. So, in other words, as we create chemically in our brain, as we create those rewards, actually there are some faults at varying different points through that chemical chain process. So what that means in short is that reward deficiency syndrome means that the brain isn't getting the right signals of reward or the right signals of satisfaction. And that drives people then to seek out other behaviors or even substances that give them a quicker or a stronger reward to compensate for the fact that through their normal daily activities, they're not getting that feeling of being satisfied. And that is reward deficiency. And actually, when I explain this to people, there are a lot of people, not people necessarily that are in addiction, but there are a lot of people that actually can kind of assimilate to this and say, yeah, do you know what? Actually, I kind of get that feeling. And this reward deficiency in the brain's biochemical reward pathway actually leads to, there's huge research behind this, leads to 4 groups of behaviors. Essentially, we're looking at addictive behaviors in the top left there, and impulsive control disorders and spectrum disorders, obsessive compulsive disorders there in the red in the bottom left, and personality disorders as well. And it's very usual that actually people may experience difficulties or challenges that they associate in more than one of these categories. So it's quite usual, in fact, it's very unusual for people to actually only be experiencing challenges in one of these categories. So, some examples of those behaviors in addictions. We could be talking about substance abuse, drugs, alcohol, but also things like gambling, compulsive eating, compulsive shopping. We get impulsive behaviors such as, acting without thinking or engaging in risky or reckless activities. Compulsive behaviors, repeating certain actions or thoughts compulsively, or being over concerned with certain details. Mood disorders, people having that inability to actually experience and feel pleasure, people suffering with depression or anxiety. And personality disorders, which include post-traumatic stress disorder. And these are generally conditions that are characterized by kind of persistent patterns of thoughts or behaviors or repeated experiencing of emotions, which cause distress or difficulty in relationships and with daily functioning. That's an overview of reward deficiency syndrome. And as you can see, there are lots of struggles in there that we can experience as a result of reward deficiency syndrome. So really so important. This is one of those pieces of knowledge, when I talk to you about things that we don't know, this is one of those things that we don't know. So actually now you knowing about reward deficiency syndrome empowers you to prevent it accumulating either in your life or through the lives of people in your family. So next up, you simply have to know this in order to have calm in your life and to be able to achieve calm in family life as well. We're going to talk about the tree and hidden roots. Join me next.